welcome you to Los Angeles. Sunday baseball on the show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. So just about set now, and on the hill for the Dodgers, Dustin May. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, Boog, maybe a little pedestrian there in terms of the ERA, but with those numbers, you expect to be in a ball game and have an opportunity to win, and really, that's all his teammates can ask for. So we'll see if he's able to be consistent in this one.
Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. Not stopping, he's going for three. And he's got a leadoff triple.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Man, I love the hustle out of the box right there to make that triple happen. And just an absolute laser into the opposite field gap. He was digging hard the entire way.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him! Huge strikeout there.
A big strikeout right there, and maybe a little controversial with the call. I think he got a little bit of favor on the mound, no question about it. It's not exactly what you want to see in a big spot like that, and I'm sure there's some chirping going on from the dugout, making it clear that wasn't his best call behind the plate today.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Two away now. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Wagner will hit next. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. And he pumps it a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Squeezes it, and that's the third out. Now here is Shohei Ohtani. And that's ripped into left, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning. Here's Betts. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
The count.
Popped up. Edwards hauls it in for the out. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Tap foul at the plate. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
With two strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's back and out of here. That should get the dugout going. He's up to 3 home runs in the series, and they take the lead. It's 2-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth.
There's a strike at the knees. Miami's bullpen with some action. Jesus Tinoco up and loosening in the pen. Quantrill getting cranked up as well. And that one misses up and in. And it's 2-1. On the ground, right side, Lopez tosses to first, and Freeman is retired.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Fly ball down the line. And a foul ball. Edman, 29 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting six.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And it's fouled away. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Stowers sizes this one up, makes the catch, and that is that. 2-run shot for the Dodgers this inning. Fifth Dodgers. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it. Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And Big Red gets his second strikeout of the game.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly, he had him fooled.
Matt Mervis stands in now and watches strike one. And he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over. The throw comes in too late, and they don't get an out on the play. Connor Norby digs in now. Strike on the inside corner. And it's 0-1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that.
Hauls it in, and there's 2 away.
Batting 8.
And up next for Miami, Liam Hicks. And that's in there at the knees. Mervis off of first with 2 away. Foul ball still 0-2. Big Red picks up the K. No runs, 1 hit, no errors.
Pitching for Miami.
Back now and a new arm of the mound to start the bottom of the second. Jesus Tinoco.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Norby hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Here's Kike Hernandez. To the right side, Lopez. On to first.
He's out.
And a couple of quick outs. 2 down, bases empty. Here's the catcher, Austin Barnes. Up the middle. Sends it to first, and the Dodgers are top half of the 3rd inning, and at the plate for Miami, Otto Lopez. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Xavier Edwards. Late on that fastball.
This is a batter who loves to produce late in ball games. He doesn't shy away from the big moment.
And it falls. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Manager out of the. Yeah, that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Lopez, the lead runner at second. Edwards at first with no outs. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2. That's towards center. Edman makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off.
Ground ball could be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. That's a double play. The ball game is over.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win.